Hi, my name is ColdBeer, and let's start with cast and chill. Here you will travel to cozy little locations, throw your fishing rod into lakes, rivers and seas, catch various fish and slowly upgrade your equipment. That's basically it. The whole game has this super chill pixel art style and relaxing atmosphere where you can peacefully waste hours of your life hunting for rare aquatic animals and improving yourself as a human being, because this game is many times healthier than social media you're addicted to anyway. Here you will find different biomes, weather conditions and plenty of fish species to discover. So if you are the type of a person who enjoyed fishing in other games more than actual main story, this game was made specifically for you. This is a perfect title when your brain is tired, your soul is damaged, your virginity is on the peak and you just want to vibe near water while tiny digital creatures unknowingly swim toward their own execution. Cozy. South Park: The Stick of Truth. From the perilous battlefields of the Fourth Great Playground, a young hero will rise, destined to be the South Park's savior. For 1,000 years, the battle has been waged. The sole reason humans and elves are locked in a never-ending war is the Stick of Truth. But the tides of war are soon to change as word of a new kid spreads throughout the land, his coming foretold by the stars. Anyway, you'll arm yourself with the weapons of legend to defeat underpants gnomes, hippies, vegans and other forces of evil. If you succeed in your perilous mission, you shall become South Park's savior, and if you fail, you will forever be known, whoever you are right now. No offense. Netherworld Covenant. Looks like Diablo but plays like Dark Souls Hades. Yes, it's Netherworld Covenant. Here you'll control the survivor of a catastrophic disaster, wielding the Nether Lantern, a forbidden artifact that does something nobody actually cares about. You will hack and you will slash. That is cool and all you need to actually know. So here you'll venture into procedurally generated labyrinths to challenge corrupted heroes and demonic lords. To slay them you will have to choose your hero from several playable classes. Like Berserker, Mage, Hunter, Shield God and Useless Person. Seriously, that is an option. You can be useless in the game as well. That is a joke. You are awesome, my friend. Now subscribe. People are saying that the game is super hard, so play it only if you hate yourself enough and are ready to die many times pathetically before you achieve any progress at all. Great game. The Thaumaturge. This is an isometric, story-rich, turn-based combat RPG. The year is 1905. The city of Warsaw lives under the rule of imperial hands. Its inhabitants constitute a diverse group of different ancestries, views and beliefs with often conflicting interests: soldiers, merchants, simple townspeople and more. Despite the circumstances, the city is a buzzing metropolis where you can attend a breathtaking party with the high society and later get robbed in one of the dark alleys. Well, sounds like any city today, but there is a catch. You are some kind of a warlock, a Thaumaturge as they are called here, because you inherited the power to tame magical entities. You will utilize their mystical abilities to discover secrets hidden within the human soul and speak to the darkness itself. People are saying that the game has a great story, has complex but easy to learn combat and is set in a relatively open world. The only flaw here, in my eyes, is that the game is set in Poland and not in ColdBeer, but no one is perfect. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Japan was always, and even now is, some alien-like land where the customs and traditions are vastly different from the rest of the civilized world. Most of the advanced cultures had a period where we hacked and slashed each other with swords, but Japan took that to another level, with their cool code of honor and impressive one-on-one samurai battles, and even ritual suicides that make zero sense for the rest of the world. But hey, they are very cool, no doubt. So here you'll be hacking and slashing everyone as this awesome black warrior dude or as a cool Japanese lady ninja and show these puny shoguns who the real boss in Japan is. And it's you, my friend. You are big in Japan. You are the best, never doubt that. now subscribe, this praise isn't free. People on Steam are saying that the environments here are beyond awesome. Hacking and slashing feels nice, but if you have played recent Assassin's Creed games, you won't find anything really refreshing. You know, developers use that do not fix what is not broken formula, and it worked. Only actually bad thing is, it's Ubisoft's game and nobody loves them because of their buggy launcher, DRMs and other shenanigans no normal company ever does. Endless Legend 2. This is a sequel of a legendary 4X game and a real treat for everyone who likes games like Heroes of Might and Magic, Age of Wonders and Civilization. Here you lead varied factions, build grand empires and wage planet-spanning wars on an evolving ocean world at the brink of extinction. Cataclysmic events had a great impact on the natural order, and as you play and time goes by, the world will change, revealing new opportunities for exploration and conquest. You will be able to establish cities to spread your influence and strengthen your economy, raise armies and command troops. You will have an opportunity to show everyone that you are a master strategist by commanding your armies in turn-based tactical battles. Or, you know, fail miserably. It's you after all. So here you'll find 5 major playable factions, more than 100 unique troops and heroes with more than 50 skills and abilities to wreak havoc among the units of your enemies. People on Steam are saying that the game is addictive, and if you like the first part, you will most likely enjoy this one as well. Cataclismo. If you like city defense games, you should watch my video named Best 10 Games Like They Are Billions, but you won't find Cataclismo there because of how fresh and new it is. So here you will lead the last survivors in the aftermath of the world-ending event, as a corrupted forces seeks to destroy all that remains of humanity. You will build fortresses brick by brick, designing intricate and towering structures of wood and stone, and of course use them to fend off waves of horrors as they attempt to overwhelm your band of brave warriors. And the coolest thing about the game is of course its highly modular building system, which allows you to design your fortresses as you desire, one piece at a time. You can use blueprints you have designed in advance, or use creations of other players. That is really awesome. Imagine meeting someone at the party and realizing that this is the creator of your favorite guard tower.
You saved me from monsters, mister, so many times. Thank you!
Also, the graphic style and visuals are really awesome. Artsy, I would even say. Game has around 90% positive reviews, so if you like tower defense games, there aren't many better options. You have all my recommendations. The Midnight Walk. Here you'll embark on a dark fantasy adventure built in clay. You will befriend a lost lantern creature and use his flame to light your way through a conflicting world of wonder and suspense. To survive here, you will have to outsmart the many monsters eager to devour your little friend's flame as you travel across 5 tales of fire and darkness. The game and its creatures look gorgeous. It is without a doubt a work of art and keeps entertaining you as you travel in this dark world. People are saying that the game is visually stunning, but it is like your memory, quite short. You will probably finish it in 5 hours or so. But the Midnight Walk has above 90% positive reviews on Steam, so give me that quality over the quantity this time. Knights Within. This is a very fun indie project where you will eradicate hordes of knights as another knight. The catch is that you have an automatic rifle and you can live your ultimate fantasy of having modern weapons in a medieval world. You know, we all had this thought. What if I had a rifle against knights in shining armor? How many can I take down before a very painful death occurs? Well, at least one, right? But it's you, and the game is difficult, so I wouldn't bet all my potato salad on that outcome. No offense. Anyway, he will embark on a procedurally generated missions to push back the threat. Progressing through a mission will grant you randomized modifiers for both you and your enemies. The longer you survive, the crazier the powers get, keeping each run fresh and unique. You can play alone or co-op with up to 3 friends. Verdun. The game takes place on the Western Front in one of the bloodiest conflicts in world history, inspired by the famous Battle of Verdun in 1916. So the game is the first-person shooter multiplayer set in a realistic setting of the First World War. The vicious close-quarters nature of trench warfare means that skill with a bayonet can be as vital as good aim with a rifle, so prepare for some melee action as well. The game offers 4 modes with many historically accurate features, such as realistic First World War weaponry, authentic uniforms, horrendous gore, and maps based on the real battlefields of France and Belgium. People on Steam are saying that the game is criminally underrated. So if you are thirsty not only for beer but for blood as well, this may be your spoon of potato salad.
Wait, what?
I don't know, man, sounded cool in my head. Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. This is an adventure with unique gameplay that blends investigation, action and exploration. It will test the limits of your nerves and intelligence. Yeah, this game is not for the faint of heart. The puzzles can be devilishly difficult, and the plot is full of twists and turns that will keep you guessing until the very end. You'll have to track down evil in the darkest corners of London while playing as the great detective and untangle a web of intrigue leading to the final stunning revelation about the evil that lurks in the city. Is it real evil or is it just Scooby-Doo level evil? I don't know. Well, I do, but this is not a channel of spoilers. This is a channel of games and potato salad, approved by a sister. The Last Spell. This is a tactical RPG with roguelite elements, in which you have to defend a city against a hordes of deadly enemies. During daytime you will have to prepare your heroes and carefully choose how to rebuild your haven and position your defenses. Over the night you will use all your skills, traps and weapons to exterminate all the monsters coming at your walls. It won't be easy.
It's not your sister.
Then in your spare time you will heal, level up and repeat until the magic seal is broken. The game has similarities to the Arbillions. The only difference here is the game is turn-based and not an RTS, so you can carefully plan your every move, although that doesn't mean that it is an easier game. By contrary, the game even feels unfairly difficult from the start. But as you play you get more and more cool stuff you can use against your enemies and you start feeling like a boss. That won't be for long, believe you me, difficulty spikes are quite common here, although they are all conquerable. The game seems to know what your limits are, and people who tried The Last Spell really liked it. On Steam it has around 90% of positive reviews. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. In this third-person action-adventure game you will play as Star-Lord, and thanks to your bold yet questionable leadership you have persuaded an oddball crew of unlikely heroes to join you. Some jerk, surely not you, has set off a chain of catastrophic events, and only you can hold the unpredictable Guardians together long enough to fight off total interplanetary meltdown. For this you will have to use element blasters, tag team beatdowns, jet boot powered dropkicks, even put pineapple into potato salad. Nothing is off limits. Well, I'm kidding. The last thing surely is. That is a jail time guaranteed, and if you think it's all going to plan, you will be in for a world of surprises, with the consequences of your actions guaranteed to keep the Guardians on their toes. The game is one of the most beloved Marvel Universe games, with positive reviews hovering way above 90%. Starship Troopers Terran Command. This game has a model similar to the Arbillions where you defend from the hordes of enemies and try to keep your base alive. Also, here you can literally relive the best moments of the Starship Troopers movie by defending your base from hordes of ladybugs. Anyway, here you'll encounter dozens of unique insect types, each with their own special abilities and skills. Also, the map has terrain elevation, true line of sight and true line of fire, providing deep tactical gameplay, meaning that units that stand behind other units can't shoot unless they stand on a higher ground. Sadly, you can't play as an alien insect. It's not off the table completely, developers say, but now you can only play as a military human society. That's it. If you are wondering if you can build a base here, yes you can, but it's not the main focus of the game, I would say. Despite that, it has a very positive review score on Steam, and many commentators are stating that if you like Command & Conquer or StarCraft, you must try Starship Troopers as well, so do not ignore it. Detroit: Become Human. Here, decisions will dramatically alter how the game's intense, branching narrative plays out. Your choices really matter, not like in real life. Basically, the whole game is built around your choices. You can't do anything here except to choose what to do in certain situations. Well, also you move around a little and search for clues, but that's kinda it. And every decision you make, no matter how small, affects the outcome of the story. And in this game, no playthrough will be exactly the same. You can replay again and again to discover a totally different conclusion, sometimes absolutely unexpected one. Well, let's be honest, you probably won't do that many times, but it's nice to know that the ending you got is really unique. Also, you can try the free demo version on Steam. Empires of the Undergrowth. You will become an ant daddy or an ant mama, and you will help them excavate nests underground, construct tunnels and chambers to store food and raise the brood. You will control a variety of warrior ant species and wage battles, and command your workers to build and supply your base. Also, you will have to protect your queen at all costs, at the same time navigating the threats and opportunities of the insect world. Missions are narrated from the perspective of a documentary filmmaker who is studying the ants. He offers intelligent insight into the happening of the colony and the undergrowth beyond. Yeah, sadly it's not Attenborough, but you get the idea. People in the Steam comments are saying that it's very fun to play, although it can be hard and frustrating at times. You know, ants are kinda dumb, just like your cousin, but once you get the hang of it, it is really fun game to play. The review score is above 90%, meaning that this may be the game you were looking for all along. Remember Me. This is an action-adventure where you will take on the role of a former elite memory hunter with the ability to break into people's minds and steal or even alter their memories. What is more cyberpunk than that, huh? So the authorities, fearful of your knowledge and capabilities, arrested you and wiped your memory clean. After the escape from prison, you set out on a mission to recover your identity. This search for the past will lead you to being hunted by the very people that created this surveillance society. The action is set in a Paris of the future, so get ready for a very cool environment. People are saying that the game has an interesting story, and even if it's a bit older, graphics are still kinda decent. Ravenswatch. The nightmares here are like your ex, spreading and corrupting everything in their path, so you must hone your skills and find the strength to defeat the creatures of the nightmare, using unique hero abilities inspired by characters from folk tales and legends. Yeah, you can choose one of the well-known heroes, such as the Red Hood, Beowulf, or even Aladdin, and hack and slash your way through hordes of monsters. If you played Curse of the Dead Gods, you will be pleased to know that these are the same developers. If you didn't know the game, check it out. It's one of the best hack and slash roguelites inspired by Hades, and Ravenswatch kinda follows a similar visual style as Curse of the Dead Gods and lets you play alone or in a team of up to 4 players co-op. The Altars. This is a sci-fi survival game with a unique twist. You play as Jan Dolsky, the lone survivor of a crash-landed expedition on a hostile planet. To survive, you must form a new crew for your mobile base, and that is not something anyone would call a casual thing. You will have to use a substance called rapidium to create alternative versions of yourself, each one shaped by a different important decision from your past that never existed, but could. For that you will use the quantum computer on board your base to simulate alternate outcomes of your past choices and uncover different variations of your life. Each altar comes with unique skills and emotional depths, and these variations offer both opportunities and challenges as you navigate personal struggles and manage the fragile dynamics of your crew. People are praising game's storytelling and complexity. It is a smart sci-fi survival game that blends genres and lets you dive into dangerous alien world. Tropico 6. This is a strategy city builder sim. You'll become a mighty dictator or a peace-loving statesman. You will shape the fate of your very own country, mostly by building cities. Of course, you will also raid foreign lands to steal their wonders and monuments. There's no surprise that here will be a lot of politics. You will have to balance between political parties to keep everyone happy, or you might be invaded or rebelled upon. The learning curve of this game is quite steep, that is if you never played a city builder before. Even if you played, it can be quite painful to that tiny organ in between your ears, although the game has a tutorial where you can learn all the game basics, so don't worry. Well, honestly, worry. Palworld. The game has hundreds of thousands of reviews on Steam and the score is above 90%, which makes this game a true masterpiece. Yeah, we all know that this is a Pokemon game without Pokemons, but that changes nothing. Palworld will enchant you with a massive open world where you can peacefully live alongside mysterious creatures known as pals, or risk your life to drive off a ruthless poaching syndicate. Pals can be used to fight, or they can be made to work on farms or factories. So you're tiny slaves. What a nice concept, but wait. It gets worse. You can obviously sell them or even eat them, and the game calls this peaceful co-living. Well, who am I to judge? Anyway, Palworld is not just an easy walk in the park, it's a survival game as well. So in a harsh environment where food is scarce and vicious poachers roam, danger awaits you around every corner. To survive you have to be careful and make difficult choices. You know, you have to eat your pals if things go south a bit too far. So use your pals as you want. Farm, build factories, or commit crimes and become a mighty slaver. In online co-op mode, up to 4 players can play together, and additionally a dedicated server can allow up to 32 players in one game. That's how you make friends, if you don't have any.
And now thank you for watching, have a nice day and subscribe!